It sounds like everyone's having a good time, and I'm glad to see and hear that. Now it is time to award one of TLMI's highest honors, the Supplier of the Year. To present this year's award, please welcome Tasha Ventimiglia, America's Event Director for Tarsus. How are you, Tasha? I should have checked to see if you were in the room. I didn't even do that, did I?
Lower these. Okay. Good evening. This award has previously been given to a long list of notable suppliers, and this year is certainly no different. Our honoree this evening has been in our industry for nearly 7 years. Following an established career in the insurance and banking sectors, our recipient decided to leave the world of benefit programs, umbrella policies, and financial services for our world of presses, inks, and printed packaging. In 2013, he joined his family's company, a well-known auxiliary equipment manufacturer in our industry. Around the same time, our honoree started attending TLMI meetings, and since that time has served on the TLMI Marketing Committee, was an annual meeting chair, and now serves on the TLMI Board of Directors. Since joining the industry, he has never missed an annual meeting or TLMI Print Think Summit. He is an extremely dedicated husband and father to his 3 children and spends many hours donating his time and energy to multiple charitable organizations. And I also hear he is a diehard sports fan of all things Xavier University. It is my sincere pleasure to present the 2019 Supplier of the Year Award to Patrick Potter.
We're looking at a picture on the Thank you, Tasha. You know, it means that much more coming from a Marquette fan. Well, you guys are going to have to bear with me for just a couple minutes because this is never going to happen again. So I'm going to take this opportunity. But I'm truly humbled to be here this evening. When you look around this room and you look at the list of past recipients, and I see those that have come before me in this position, I hardly feel that I'm deserving, but I'm here. So, I'm going to take it. I'd really like to begin first by thanking Dan and the TLMI staff. I think they've done a great job this week. They coordinate this entire process, and I appreciate everything they've done for us. I really want to thank Michael Ritter and the committee, the Supplier of the Year committee, its converters, as well as suppliers that make this decision. Again, when I look around this room, I'm surrounded by greatness, even one in particular that I nominated myself this year. And I know how difficult this selection process can be, so I appreciate your efforts. We all run businesses and own businesses, and none of them are here, but I got to acknowledge our FlexoWash team. They're out around the country working while we're here partying and playing golf and drinking, and I wouldn't be here without them, so I truly appreciate them for sure. Also, my customers, as a supplier, I'm in the unique position that if no one bought anything from me, I wouldn't be here. So there's many customers here in the room, and obviously you've become friends, and we all appreciate you. I also have many, many friends that since I've joined the industry, there's far too many of you here to name, but you know who you are. Whether we're at Larry's in St. Louis or we're at La Costa in Carlsbad, I know that I can depend on you. You welcome me with open arms, and for that you are brothers and sisters, and I will never forget you. Growing up, See, I wasn't going to do this. All right, I work with my brother every day. I really appreciate him. I never thought I would say that, and I'm through it, okay? Thank you. I love you. See, that wasn't so bad. And my wonder wife Heidi and the kids, and they put up with all the Flexo days on the road. She was nearly in the finals of the tennis championship today, but thank you, sweetheart. I love you. Thank you so much. Selfishly, I do feel like I'm cheating a bit being here because I really did have an unfair advantage. I was raised by Mike and Sally Potter. And they gave my brother and me the values that I think not only do we hold near and dear at FlexoWash, but I know everyone that's involved in TLMI does. Treat others the way you want to be treated. Treat them like family. Be honest. Listen, which is really difficult as a Potter sometimes. Get involved. Be active. Make a difference. Own it. If you make a mistake, own it. Apologize. Make it right. You know, these are the values that I think we all hold near and dear to us as members of TLMI. Those are certainly the values that my dad brought to FlexoWash when he took over the business nearly 20 years ago. Quite simply, I would not be standing here today if it wasn't for my dad, Mike Potter. Yeah. Would you join me in a round of applause for him? He's my supplier of a lifetime. And he'd be nowhere without my mother, so. With that, I'll close with a quick story that I think really gets to the heart of friendship and TLMI. It was my first annual meeting, and we were at the hospitality session. Frank was probably over in the corner holding court. And I was introduced to the wife of a converter, and the converter and his wife had been friends with my family, and so I'm meeting her for the first time. And you know, we chatted for probably 15 or 20 minutes, and the evening was winding down. It was kids and, you know, families and whatnot. And at the very end of the conversation, she looked me dead in the face, and she said, you know, you seem like a really nice guy, but your brother will always be my favorite Potter. I am so glad Colleen Cooper is here to celebrate with me this evening. I love you, Colleen. Again, thank you so much. I'm truly humbled. I appreciate it. Thank you.